Good morning, everyone. My name is Frances Dodd and I'm head of the North West Leadership Academy. First of all, my huge apologies for not being with you today in person. We have our board meeting today, so unfortunately I need to be elsewhere. Secondly, just to emphasise what Kelly has said, a really warm welcome today to today's Coaching and Mentoring Network Learning event. I've looked at the agenda and it looks an incredible day. I'm really sad to be missing the sessions, but look forward to hearing just how all the day has gone. However, before I start, I would like to say a big thank you to the core team from the North West Leadership Academy, who I know have put so much effort and thought into today's event and have been organising this for many months, as I'm sure you can imagine. So thank you to Mike, to Lucy, to Charlie, and of course Kelly for such a brilliant day. So I have got the lovely job of taking you through some of the achievements from last year and then also highlighting some of the developments for this year. So first of all, the Northwest Coaching and Mentoring Champion Group, a big thank you to you all. Last year we established this champion group, and I know we've got some of the members of the group in the room today. So I'm going to ask now, even though I can't see you, if you wouldn't mind just standing up and waving just to make yourself known so people can come and say hello and learn about all that you do. So I'll just give you a few seconds to do that. Thank you. Brilliant, thank you. So what this group does, the Champion Group, is they can contribute to the future direction of coaching and mentoring offers which are made available for our NHS community. They help us shape this annual Coaching and Mentoring Network Learning event. They help share best practice and collaboration, but they're also part of a dynamic group driving meaningful change and support to our coaching and mentoring community. The group continued to meet throughout the year, and if anyone is interested in being part of the group, then please speak to a member of the team and you can find out more details about this. We will also, after my video, be shown another video which will highlight the events and the successes of 2025. And it provides a celebration of all the amazing mentoring and coaching that has taken place last year, and in particular the impact that we're having across the regions as mentors and coaches. But before we do that, I've got the lovely job of highlighting some key areas for the year ahead and some really exciting things to look forward to. So first of all, some brand new tools and resources. We're developing CPD with a huge online suite of tools and templates to continue to develop our coaching and mentoring practices. And these include a brand new podcast series. Please can I encourage you all to find that and to really listen and promote it, because there's some incredible podcasts there. Some case studies to share good practice amongst the community. Again, please make today a day that you're going to look at those case studies, because again, there's some fantastic learning in there. Some new CPD offers and ones that you'll be testing out today, so really hot off the press. And also upskilling our community, so building a faculty to serve the community's development needs, and also providing some new online learning resources. We also are very excited to announce the Northwest Coaching Collaborative, which I'm sure many of you have heard about. And in June this year, we're delighted to be launching the Northwest Coaching Collaborative, NWCC. I'm sure you'll get used to those abbreviations. Our aspiration for the Northwest Coaching Collaboratives is to be an exciting initiative, and it's been brought together by partnerships, and it's been brought together by ourselves, the Northwest Leadership Academy, Northwest Employers, who I know are here today, and also the Northwest Association of Directors of Adult Social Services, also known as ADAS, and again here today, so please go and say hello to everybody. The ambition of the coaching collaboratives is to create a really robust coaching and mentoring community across the Northwest, where you can significantly enhance professional development and leadership skills, and that's across health, social care, and also the local government selectors. Here as the North West Leadership Academy, we were actually hosting the collaborative via our hub, and more information will come on this, and also there'll be a big launch event in the coming months, so please do look out for that. Our partners, as I said, are here in the room. Please feel free to wave. Sorry, I can't see that. And also they're there in the marketplace. So again, please just talk to everyone. Use today as a real opportunity to develop your network and also learn more. It's a great time to be out and also a great opportunity to learn today. The other aspect we're great to announce this year is the new Northwest Coaching and Mentoring Hub. And we're launching the brand new Coaching and Mentoring Hub, and that's on the week commencing 9th of March, so not long. New features are easy navigation on the site, a better search criteria so you've been able to get a more fitting matching service, mobile-friendly app, and also the ability to connect with Outlook services, which I know something has been really requested. Information again will be shared with all those currently registered on the hub next week, and you'll get all the details. So just to finish, I just want to say that I hope you have a fantastic day. And again, my apologies for not being with you. I'm very jealous that you're there and you've got a full day of learning and networking. We're now going to play a video which will highlight and demonstrate all the coaching and excellence across the Northwest. So thank you for listening and have a fantastic day. Bye.
Hello, my name is Anthony Davis and I'm Director of Nursing and Quality, and I've engaged in the coaching process for 5 sessions. I found the coaching process and engaging with a coach very, very beneficial to me and my career and my next steps, and that was the real focus of my coach. What I would say, I think coaching is really important, but it's specific to the individual. So really ensure that you meet the right coach that you can connect with, that you can feel psychologically safe with, and you can open up and have that honest and transparent conversation, which is what I had in my coach. using coaching, focusing on my career and my next steps has been really, really helpful. Coaching's allowed me to be able to reflect. It's allowed me to process all the things that I've been talking about in my career. It's allowed me to understand and help me move to my next steps. And then also to plan and think about the career prospects that are open to me, thinking about my strengths and achievements to date. So I found coaching extremely beneficial, and I would highly recommend it to anyone considering further career development, or further discussions around topics that are really pertaining to your career.
Hi, my name's Georgie, and I've been working with Claire now for a number of sessions. I decided to start coaching because I just wanted a little bit more clarity, more direction, and kind of more intention on how it was that I was showing up. And I kind of thought that I wasn't operating at my full potential, and I wanted somebody who could really kind of challenge me and push my thinking. So I met Claire and we instantly clicked, and we've been working together since. Working with Claire has been incredibly powerful for me. Her style is really direct, she's fair, and she's also really grounded in her values, which I really respect. And I think one thing that really stands out for me is her passion for patients and for quality care, and that shines through in everything that she does and every piece of advice that she gives me. You can tell that she really genuinely cares, and that matters to me. Our values are really aligned. And she's become somebody that I really trust, someone that I feel really comfortable sharing things with, and I know that I'll get some genuine and honest advice from her. She doesn't just agree with everything that I say, she really challenges me, she asks really sharp questions, and she gets me to look at situations from multiple perspectives, which is really important for me. It's not just about that surface level coaching, it's really strategic, it's thought-provoking, and it really does stretch me, and I come away from our sessions really thinking about how I could have done things differently, or changes that I might have made. And I think what I've gained is huge. So I think so much more strategically now. I'm a lot clearer on my priorities, and I can make decisions with a lot more confidence. I've become so much more self-aware and intentional on how it is that I kind of approach challenges or approach my colleagues. And I think that's had a real impact, not just on me, but on the people around me too, and the way that I manage my team. I'm showing up with a lot more clarity and focus and purpose, and that's been really important for me. I'm really grateful for all of Claire's guidance and her expertise. She shared her knowledge with me in a way that really builds my confidence, my discipline and belief in myself. It's made such a difference in my growth, both in my performance at work, but also just as a person in general. I can really rely on her for an encouragement and really honest advice, which I really value. So I'm really grateful for all of the time and energy and dedication that she has invested with me. And I think having a coach who's really can really challenge you and support you and make me grow in a meaningful way has been such a great investment for me in myself. So thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Pip, and I recently did some coaching. The reason I reached out for coaching was I'd hit a real knotty problem, and I needed someone to help me externally understand what was the driver for that problem and how I best address it. What was really helpful about the coaching was how flexible it was and the pace that we worked through those challenges. We could step up the sessions and extend the sessions if we needed to. And what really helped me within the coaching was it allowed me to get some closure on some of that problem around what was in my control and what wasn't in my control. And that was really helpful for me to be able to move forwards with some real actions that I could be holding myself account to when I was next meeting up with my coach to discuss.
So people often ask me what success in coaching looks like for me. And honestly, it's not titles, numbers, or ticking boxes. My success is watching someone walk in, doubting themselves, and walk out seeing what they're capable of. It's the moment a leader finds their voice, when someone stops surviving their role and starts owning it, when confidence replaces hesitation. Coaching has taught me that the real change doesn't come from giving answers. It comes from asking the right questions, listening deeply, and creating space for growth. What I'm most proud of is this: the impact lasts long after the sessions end. People make braver decisions, teams communicate better, leaders lead with clarity. That's my success. Not what I've achieved for people, but what they've discovered within themselves.
Hi everybody, my name's Chris Oliver and I'm Chief Executive at Lancashire and South Cumbria NHS Foundation Trust. So throughout my career I've really benefited from mentoring. I've had some amazing mentors in my career, and so I wanted to give something back. So I went on the training with the Leadership Academy because I wanted to make sure that if I was doing mentoring I was doing it properly. And so the tips and the skills that I picked up through that mentoring training have really helped me hone in how I mentor mentees coming through. And some of those things that we talk about, some of the challenges that they're working through, and I can explain some of the experiences that I've had and where things have gone really well and where maybe I'd do things differently if I had that time over again. And hopefully that helps them as mentees really develop in their management and leadership journey. So I'd really encourage anybody to get involved and take full advantage of the mentorship offer.
Hi, my name's Katie, and last year I got some coaching with Kelly. The reason I wanted to have some coaching was because I felt a little bit lost in my career. I didn't have a plan of where I wanted to go and felt like I needed one, and was really suffering with imposter syndrome in where I was. We worked on personal values, career crafting and purpose crafting, really what drives me within my career and what my boundaries are. Kelly was fantastic at tailoring the learning to my learning needs. I've come out of it with no plan, but also not feeling like I need a plan anymore, and with real confidence in terms of what I bring to a role and how important that is, being able to take up space that I need and owning my weaknesses in a way that makes them strengths.
I found coaching really helpful because it gave me back my confidence that had been missing. I had all the knowledge, I had all the skills, I had all the years in practice, but I became stuck and I felt unable to move on. By doing coaching, it was individualised, I had protected time, I was given small doable tasks, and all those tasks were just reminding myself about the things I was able to do and knew how to do, and it never felt overwhelming, and very slowly but surely I regained my confidence in my abilities to do my job and to be able to move on and actually show what I am capable of and learn new skills whilst helping others along the way.
Hi, I'm Pam and I'm going to speak to you today about experiencing mentoring. I'm currently completing a level 5 apprenticeship in operations and department management via Blackpool. As part of being on that apprenticeship, we're really encouraged to seek mentoring support. I've been fortunate that I've been able to access mentoring from both colleagues within my own organisation and from others across the network. It's a really valuable experience and one that has had some quite profound moments. Being able to shadow in mentoring and having conversations with mentors has helped me really challenge my thinking and how I am as a leader, which has had a greater impact on those that I lead, and hopefully that they're getting the best version of me. It also gives me an opportunity to develop my skills in a really safe place. I can practice having some uncomfortable conversations with someone and then get some feedback directly from my mentor around how I might tweak some of my language, for example. But also it gives them an opportunity to share with me at a level they're comfortable with some of the challenges that they've had in their experience in their career, where things haven't quite gone to plan or where things have gone great, what those have been, what did they do, and then I can use that learning in a way that maybe I can shape that's comfortable for me. It's helped embed the learning from the programme. It's helped change how I am as a leader, as a person, not just in work, but also outside of work. And it's also an opportunity as well, when working with colleagues in my own team, around how I can do some informal mentoring with them, and then actually that can turn into some reciprocal mentoring. So not only am I supporting them, but there might be some support that they're giving me backwards. For example, there's some generational differences, just understanding differences that we're coming with that might be slightly more nuanced, and just being able to kind of take that learning from them and being able to adapt that into how I might then go on and lead a little bit further. So mentoring is, I'm finding, one of those key tools to have in my back pocket for always helping to support and develop my learning and then those that I'm working with. So it's a real privilege to get mentored, and I think it's a real privilege to be a mentor. So hopefully we can continue developing our coaching and mentoring network for a long time to come. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name's Zoe. I am an active paramedic for the North West Ambulance Service. My coaching success story began when I accessed a coaching course for my own CPD. That was great, used it in work with colleagues and students. And then after 12 months of maternity leave, I found myself in quite an overwhelming situation. And I thought, in a proactive stance of going back to work, I accessed the coaching course. And I was met with a wonderful coach named Kelly. She was ace. And although she'd never been a paramedic before, she's enabled me to get back to work successfully, confidently, without any issues, without going off sick and any further problems. It's been wonderful. And I just hope that more people get involved, whether as a coach or a coachee, and support themselves throughout any walk of life that they need. So thank you very much.